Hello everyone. I'm sorry that I'm unable to be with you tonight, but I realize the importance of this evening. I'm here in Toronto taking some medical tests, which is a testimony of just how amazing $20 of drugs can do. It's almost a decade, in fact it's over a decade since I took these drugs to treat tuberculosis, which I was cured in 1997, and I'm still alive today and carrying out all these tests and benefiting from advances in antiretroviral treatments to treat HIV. For many people living with HIV who suffer from tuberculosis, this is not the case. As soon as someone is found with tuberculosis, they find it, and then they can't find the drugs, they can't access the drugs, these drugs that only cost $20. And many of them die. I know this from first-hand experience, where I've seen my own 4 brothers die because they couldn't access these drugs. Erasmus and Christopher, aged 33 and 31, died within a week of each other because they couldn't access these drugs. And then in 1996, our eldest brother, Shadrach, also died because there were no drugs in the country to treat tuberculosis. Then in 2003, in March, my young brother, Dan, also died because one of the drugs to treat tuberculosis, in the combination of treating tuberculosis, was missing. So he was taking inadequate treatment, and he died. These people could have been around, and many people could have been saved if only these drugs were made available. And this has continued. And as a result of taking inadequate treatment, we are now faced with multi-drug resistance tuberculosis, including extreme drug resistance tuberculosis, which for many people, especially those living with HIV, is virtually a death sentence. This shouldn't have happened. The best way to prevent that from happening is to treat ordinary TB, to make TB treatment accessible to everyone who is diagnosed with the disease. TB can be treated. And when you treat TB, you prevent it. TB can be cured completely, like I am here now. And I think what is important, it's not just that I'm around and I'm able to benefit from recent technological advances in finding better treatments for HIV infection, but that means that I'm around to look after my children. That means that my children can have a meal this evening because I'm able to send money back home. For many, many people, this is not the story. And it's for this reason, because TB is also airborne, and if you have extreme drug resistance in 46 countries already, it means it's a global problem, which needs global leadership. And the candidates vying for president in the US, I would like to call on them, whoever is going to win the elections, to come up with a global initiative to fight tuberculosis. This disease, unlike some other diseases, can be cured. This disease can be eradicated. And there's a plan, there's a global plan, which I'm sure some of the people on the panel there are going to elaborate about. I would like to thank you very much.